Zombie nation. Zombie nation.
Richtung Salzburg.
Zombie nation.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I catch record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to my.
Yo, my bad, bro. I wasn't trying to blow you up. I didn't know what we were doing. I loaded back up like you caught me like right when I was about to play a college game.
Coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your
Time to tighten up, fellas.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, Washington Commanders taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Almost took the ball off.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think great job of scouting.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Yeah, so far,
They'll be marked short.
I know I can't go for it. I need to pass that damn 40-yard
And
line.
now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I
Yeah,
think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the
I know if I
advantage that they're
could, you
trying
know.
to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, 180. Sit up.
Now Jackson. There's Chris Olave. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good for Washington first down.
First down.
You change it.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders
From the gun, Jackson. That's Olave bringing in another one. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
a gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact have him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Ozzy, check out. 13. Hey.
To throw is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
No, take a fair catch.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
Let's see what we get going.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Improvise is going to break it down.
Before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down.
I don't know about that. I honestly thought that was the first down.
And that will send them back to the drawing board.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen now on the sneak. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go to the back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. To the air, Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. I got to get rid of them like
The Washington
damn playing
offense
college
at
is
the
supposed to
line
be a
ready
good
to
time,
roll.
bro.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Now a run here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Washington with football here to begin quarter number 2. As they got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
No, we change it. 180.
Jackson.
He got it?
That's
What?
complete. And way up past the 35.
No
before it's
freaking
taken
way, bro.
down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry here for Jordan James. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, it's James. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
We change it. 180.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 37 yards. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That was a fun one to watch.
Go, Travis.
Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And that one's going to be off target.
Can't play that. It's not easy to put the run, though.
Released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
That is caught by Hunter. And all the way inside.
But the play action, you get, I mean, you get.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good. For Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Yeah, he crossed the flash.
Able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Brooks is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field,
I'm in the game,
they
baby.
a lot of confidence and put more points up on the board.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
13.
Now it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Klein. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
It's second down.
Ready. Sit on. Report. Sit on.
Throwing is Jackson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Good shot. We changed it. Hey.
Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Come on. 180. Nice one. Go ahead. Yo.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, but unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Well, Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
DC, right? Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. 180.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Commanders' first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Nice shot. You are. Hey. Nice shot. Hey.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Return it. Hey, middle.
Jackson now. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Washington will line up for the 2-point.
Here's a toss coming right.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He's going to air one out. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. See if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll try and keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 38.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Come on. 13. Report.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
Olave motioning to the left. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work.
There he goes, right side.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Titans.
Jaden Reed,
66 yards.
And the Titans have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you read about that up until that last play. Everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Hey, middle.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Brooks. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing now is Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jackson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Jackson going to keep it. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back.
They got his man complete.
Olave. 72 yards. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Lee. Inside of 1 minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
At their 48-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Allen. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
But drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.